About 40 people lost their lives in Democratic Republic of Congo because they held a protest against the UN. Watch this clip, we'll come back and discuss.
The mission, called MONUSCO, took over from an earlier UN operation in 2010 to help quell insecurity in the eastern part of the country. Armed groups have been fighting over territory and resources there, but its presence has become increasingly unpopular in recent years. Critics say it has failed to protect civilians against militia groups, sparking deadly protests. More than 40 people were killed and dozens wounded in an army crackdown on violent anti-UN demonstrations.
This is really unfortunate because these people were only going out to the streets to tell their government and the world that they no longer support the UN being in their land, because they haven't seen a positive change, because the jihadists and terrorists that they were promised will disappear if these troops come to DRC and fight and help you out and train you. They haven't seen any change and they feel deceived and they want them to leave their country. That's all they're asking for. But in return, they were unalived. The police or the military shot at them. And these people lost their lives because they wanted to stand up for their people and their country. Now, the pressure was too high for President Felix that during his UN General Assembly address, he talked about it. And he said that he would like the UN forces in his country to withdraw. He told the UN General Assembly that he had instructed his government to begin talks with the UN to bring forward the start of this progressive withdrawal from December 2024 to December 2023. And the reason why he's bringing it close is because the East Africa leaders decided to extend the UN mission in East Africa, even though most African countries, the people no longer want UN in their land. But at least President Felix is trying to do something about it. He said, quote, "It is time for our country to take full control of its destiny and become the main actor in its own stability." We couldn't agree with him more. Why are 18,000 personnel in DRC right now as we speak? What are they really doing if they're not helping with the situation in DRC, if the people are not seeing any change, positive change? By the way, they are seeing change, but negative change. The insurgencies are getting worse, the terrorist groups are multiplying, the jihadist group are getting more equipment. How is this possible when there's all these troops and all this personnel in that country to help the people? It's just so ironic and it doesn't make sense, and we understand why the people no longer want these troops in their land and they have every right to get what they deserve. President Felix is saying that he is in talks with the UN to ask them to withdraw. We shall see if it's going to happen because election is coming up soon, and we don't know if he's saying this because election is coming up or he really means it, but we shall see what's going to happen. Anyways, fam, let us know down below what your thoughts are about this. I am Wongel Zelalem. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.